MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Jake Marisnick is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Brett.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Down and away, ball one. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball 1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? An ERA over 5 last season.
But
what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
George Springer is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Alex Bregman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
To 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he just manages to get his hand in. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
2 out with the man at first. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Houston, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Greg Bird. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Greg Bird.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Marisnick going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Standing in, Aaron Hicks. His line against Justin Verlander, he's 0 for 9. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. It remains 0-0. At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. Gardner is there. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
So striding forward now, Jake Marisnick. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now at the plate, number 67. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. A runner at first with no outs here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And you can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that's in there for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Popped high in the air. Number 67 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's now 1-0 Houston. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer going back on it to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery, and this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
3-1, here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. And now we're starting all over right where we started. Tie ball game.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder Aaron Hicks.
Digging in for his second at bat, Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Gardner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Marisnick. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he misses again, ball 3.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Leading off for the Yankees.
He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Into the box now, number 67, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Sent on the ground out to second. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On its way is pitch number 75. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Down and away, ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ready with the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Marisnick going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great swing and all, but as a pitcher, that's a tough one to swallow.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer going back. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brian McCann.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul. Here it comes. 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball in there for a called strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Ready with another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Astros leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Circle change, too low, ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Will Harris enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Will Harris.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is fouled straight back. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. A runner on first with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman into shallow left. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Altuve.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back at the track. The wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. And with it, the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros 2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Career numbers against Will Harris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in once again, number 67. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The 0-2 home. And he chased it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
The left fielder,
Brett
number
Gardner
11.
will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. Chopped weakly to the left. A scoop with the bare hand.
He's out.
In time. Yanks leave one. And it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Stretch.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Brian McCann stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Evan.
Ready for another chance. Evan Gattis. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail 3-2. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Slider up that he gets a call on.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bregman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The first baseman, number 33.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still lead it 3-2. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
30, David Robertson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. 1 down.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Low for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks ranging back at the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. 0 for 4. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Carlos Correa.
So striding in, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to bat, spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Hit on the ground to short. Correa is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 3-2.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Ready once again.
Leading off in the bottom
Yulieski Gurriel. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and had backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. And the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Tyler White will come on as a pinch hitter.
Astros, number 13, Tyler White.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 16,
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Tyler White will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Tony Sipp takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Stepping up to the plate, number 67. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2 now. Set to deal on 2 and 2. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Evan Gattis now standing in. Lifetime line against Chapman. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's George Springer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
0-1.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding, second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Ball one. The 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. Lifetime line against Chapman. Hitless in 3 at-bats. In there, 0-1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Little chopper back to the mound. Gonna be a tough play. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Score remains tied at 3-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
2-2.
Lays off. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. The 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. One left for the Yankees. No change in. Tommy Kingley takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Riding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He went down on strikes last time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He went deep last time up. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner racing back. No chance. It's off the wall, and this should put the winning run into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Line towards center field. Hicks is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. James Hoyt gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 51, James Hoyt.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped in the air back behind short. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 67.
Digging in once again, number 67. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still tied 3-3. Ready for another shot now. Evan Gattis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And a changeup right down the middle. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He singled his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Third baseman,
and this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Alex Bregman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Second baseman, number 2.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Judge is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. in there. No balls and a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they take the lead 4-3.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Here it is on 3-1. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. Adam Warren comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. Carlos Correa will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Squared that one up just a little late. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
First baseman, number 10.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2.
Left field and deep. Gardner is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting. Right
digging in and looking for more. Josh Reddick. He doubled his last time through. Check swing grounder to the right side. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight.